Dear listeners, welcome to History with Herodotus, where we embark on a journey through the annals of time, unraveling the mysteries of our collective past. Today, we find ourselves on the enchanting Elephantine Island, a place where the majestic Nile River whispers secrets to the desert sands. Located in the southernmost part of Egypt, this island has been a silent witness to the rise and fall of civilizations, its history woven into the fabric of human experience, like the intricate patterns on an ancient tapestry. As we step onto the sun-kissed shores of Elephantine Island, the gentle breeze carries the whispers of pharaohs, priests, and ordinary people who once called this place home. The island's strategic position, nestled within the First Cataract of the Nile, made it a crucial hub for trade and commerce, connecting Egypt to the vast expanse of Nubia and beyond. The year is approximately 3000 BCE, and we find ourselves at the dawn of Elephantine Island's earliest history. During this formative period, the island was inhabited by a diverse population of Egyptians, Nubians, and other ethnic groups, each contributing their unique cultural practices and traditions to the rich tapestry of Elephantine Island. The Egyptian pharaohs, particularly those of the Old Kingdom, began to take notice of the island's strategic importance, and it is during this time that we see the first recorded mentions of Elephantine Island in ancient texts. One of the earliest recorded references to Elephantine Island can be found in the annals of Pharaoh Khafre, who ruled Egypt from around 2690 to 2670 BCE. According to these records, the pharaoh launched a series of military campaigns against the Nubians, seeking to expand Egypt's borders and secure its southern frontier. Elephantine Island played a crucial role in these campaigns, serving as a key staging ground for Egyptian forces. As we delve deeper into the history of Elephantine Island, we find that the island's early development was closely tied to the cult of the god Khnum, who was revered as the patron deity of the island. The construction of the Temple of Khnum, which dates back to around 2500 BCE, marked an important milestone in the island's growth and development. This magnificent structure, built during the reign of Pharaoh Sneferu, founder of the 4th dynasty, would have been an imposing presence on the island, reflecting the power and prestige of the Egyptian state. The Temple of Khnum was not only a place of worship, but also a center of learning and culture, attracting scholars, priests, and other intellectuals from across Egypt. The island's scribes and officials played a vital role in managing the flow of trade and commerce, collecting taxes, and maintaining order on behalf of the pharaohs. The governor of the south, a high-ranking official appointed by the pharaoh, was responsible for overseeing the island's administration and ensuring its continued prosperity. As we explore the earliest history of Elephantine Island, we begin to appreciate the intricate web of relationships between the island's inhabitants, the pharaohs, and the gods they worshipped. We see how the island's unique position allowed it to play a significant role in the development of ancient Egyptian civilization, from the construction of monumental temples to the exchange of ideas and innovations. The reign of Pharaoh Khafre, who ruled Egypt from around 2520 to 2494 BCE, marks an important milestone in the history of Elephantine Island. During this period, the island experienced significant growth and development, with the construction of new temples, homes, and public buildings. The pharaoh's interest in the island was likely driven by its strategic location and economic importance, as well as its role as a center of worship for the god Khnum. As we conclude our exploration of Elephantine Island's earliest history, we find ourselves poised on the threshold of a new era, one that will bring unprecedented prosperity, cultural achievements, and transformations that will forever change the course of human history. The island's growth and development during this period laid the foundation for its future success, as it became an increasingly important center of trade, culture, and spirituality in ancient Egypt. Join me next as we embark on a fascinating journey through the most pivotal moments in the island's evolution, a time when Elephantine Island became a beacon of civilization, shining brightly like a star in the desert sky. Welcome back to Elephantine Island, where the majestic Nile River continues to whisper secrets to the desert sands. As we left off in our previous journey, the island was poised on the threshold of a new era, one that would bring unprecedented prosperity, cultural achievements, and transformations that would forever change the course of human history. We now find ourselves in the midst of a golden age, where Elephantine Island has become a beacon of civilization, shining brightly like a star in the desert sky. The year is approximately 2400 BCE, and the island is flourishing under the rule of the Old Kingdom pharaohs. The construction of magnificent temples, such as the Temple of Khnum, has reached new heights, with intricate carvings and hieroglyphics that tell the stories of the gods and the pharaohs. During this period, Elephantine Island has become a major commercial center, with merchants from all over the ancient world coming to trade goods such as grains, livestock, and precious stones. The island's strategic location at the First Cataract of the Nile makes it an ideal hub for the exchange of goods between Egypt and Nubia. The pharaohs have established a robust system of governance, with the governor of the south overseeing the island's administration, collecting taxes and maintaining order. One of the most significant events during this period is the reign of Pharaoh Pepi II, who ruled Egypt from around 2281 to 2181 BCE. According to historical records, Pepi II launched a series of military campaigns against the Nubians, seeking to expand Egypt's borders and secure its southern frontier. Elephantine Island played a crucial role in these campaigns, serving as a key staging ground for Egyptian forces. As we explore this period in Elephantine Island's history, we find that the island's culture is thriving. The cult of Khnum continues to be an essential part of the island's spiritual life, with priests and scholars studying the ancient texts and performing elaborate rituals to appease the god. The island's artisans are renowned for their skill in crafting beautiful works of art, including intricate jewelry, pottery, and sculptures. The island scribes have also made significant contributions to the development of ancient Egyptian literature, with many notable works being composed on Elephantine Island. One such example is the tale of the shipwrecked sailor, which tells the story of a sailor who becomes stranded on a mysterious island and must use his wits to survive. As we delve deeper into this period, we find that Elephantine Island has become a melting pot of cultures, with people from all over the ancient world coming to live, work, and trade. The island's unique blend of Egyptian, Nubian, and other cultural influences has created a distinct identity that is both fascinating and complex. As we conclude our journey through this pivotal moment in Elephantine Island's history, we find ourselves at the peak of the island's prosperity and cultural achievements. The island's growth and development during this period have set the stage for its continued success as a center of trade, culture, and spirituality in ancient Egypt. Join me next as we embark on a fascinating journey through the challenges and transformations that Elephantine Island will face in the centuries to come, and discover how this enchanting island continues to whisper secrets to the desert sands. Welcome back to Elephantine Island, where the majestic Nile River continues to whisper secrets to the desert sands. We now enter a period of significant change as the Old Kingdom pharaohs begin to lose power, and Egypt enters a time of turmoil and instability. The year is approximately 2181 BCE, and Elephantine Island is about to face a series of challenges that will test its resilience and adaptability. As the central government weakens, regional governors and nobles begin to assert their independence, leading to a fragmentation of power and a decline in the island's economic fortunes. During this period, Elephantine Island's strategic location at the First Cataract of the Nile becomes both a blessing and a curse. While it continues to be an important hub for trade between Egypt and Nubia, it also makes the island vulnerable to raids and invasions from neighboring regions. The cult of Khnum, which had been such an essential part of the island's spiritual life, begins to decline as people turn to other gods and goddesses for protection and guidance. One of the most significant events during this period is the rise of the First Intermediate Period, a time of chaos and disorder that lasts from approximately 2181 to 1991 BCE. During this time, Egypt is divided into several smaller kingdoms, each with its own ruler and system of government. Elephantine Island finds itself caught in the middle of these power struggles, as different factions vie for control of the island and its valuable trade routes. As we explore this period in Elephantine Island's history, we find that the island's culture is undergoing significant changes. The influx of new people and ideas from other regions leads to a blending of cultures, as Egyptian, Nubian, and other influences combine to create a unique and distinct identity. The island's artisans continue to produce beautiful works of art, but their styles and techniques begin to reflect the changing times. The island's scribes also play a crucial role during this period, as they work to preserve ancient texts and traditions in the face of chaos and uncertainty. One notable example is the Instruction of Ptahhotep, a wisdom text that provides guidance on how to live a virtuous life and navigate the challenges of a rapidly changing world. As we delve deeper into this period, we find that Elephantine Island's decline is not just economic or cultural, but also environmental. The Nile River, which had always been the lifeblood of the island, begins to change its course, leading to soil erosion and a decline in agricultural productivity. The island's infrastructure, including its temples and public buildings, begins to crumble as maintenance and repairs become increasingly difficult. As we conclude our journey through this challenging period in Elephantine Island's history, we find ourselves at the end of an era, one that had been marked by greatness and prosperity, but also by decline and transformation. The island's story is far from over, however, as it will continue to evolve and adapt to the changing times, always whispering secrets to the desert sands. Join me next as we explore the next chapter in Elephantine Island's fascinating history and discover how this enchanting island continues to captivate and inspire us today. That's all for today's History with Herodotus. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, remember that to understand the present, we must first understand the past.